What up, guys? We are out for another range day, and today I should have some very good shooting. I have my technical sandals on, so that should improve my shooting by at least 20%. So we are out here with the Hellcat Pro by Springfield. Been wanting to test one of these out, see how it goes, and we're going to also be shooting the Canic Elite SC, and yeah, we'll see how it turns out. Alright, so before we get started here, I'm just going to go over kind of the ergos of this gun. Right off the bat, kind of like with the Echelon, the grip texture here is pretty mild. I'm not sure how I feel about that. But again, alright, so despite how mild the texture is, just like on the Echelon, I actually had a pretty good experience shooting it, so we'll see if it's the same thing with the Hellcat Pro. The takedown is pretty smooth. I don't know if you can see how that is on there. And slide catch, incest in there a little bit. For carry purposes, this is good because it won't get hung up on anything. But as far as for manipulating the gun while you're shooting it and loading mags, etc., I don't know how that'll play out. Same sighting system as the Echelon. It has the U-notch on the back and the tritium front. Has a loaded chamber indicator there and a couple of places to rest your thumb, but this doesn't act like a thumb rest, so you can't actually use it to manage recoil. It's more just a kind of place to rest your finger. Now the serrations on the slide on this Hellcat Pro seem really mild, so we'll see how that translates into manipulating it. Right now, I don't know, I'm not really feeling that confident about it, but we'll see how it stacks up here. So started here, we're going to start off with the Hellcat. Check to make sure it's clear here. Slide is pretty smooth. I like that. And these grooves are not right. But I am getting a pretty good purchase on it, so maybe that's just grip strength, I don't know. For somebody with not so strong hands, I don't know if it feels the same. Mag seated in there. Alright. It's hard to get a really good grip on it, so there's really nothing to hang on to on the side. Just I change my grip a little bit, unlike some other guns, just press against the gun. So I'll do that. Overall, not bad. It is very snappy though. I am surprised by how snappy it was. Let's see how this trigger is. See if it's better than the Echelon. The Echelon had a pretty good trigger, but it was the reset sucked on it. So let's see how this is. A lot more take up, little take up there. Brake is clean, and the reset. A lot more audible than the Echelon, and a clean brake, but it's heavy though. And unlike the Echelon, this actually like locks in place, kind of like the Glocks do. So we're gonna shoot the Canic. Have the extended 15 round mag with the base. Good little grip work. That bounces. I'm gonna really try to compare the recoil here. Alright, so let's look at outcomes. Top up here, so be the Springfield Hellcat Pro, and down here is going to be Canic Elite SC. Alright, so after shooting these guns side by side, I will say that there's a lot more felt recoil on the Hellcat Pro than on the Canic Elite SC. Here's what they look like kind of side by side. Canic is thicker. Of course, the Hellcat Pro has a slimmer profile. And Hellcat Pro is a little bit shorter on the grip without the mag. Now the mag that they gave me to shoot with is the 17 round mag, and I want to say the Hellcat Pro comes with a flatter fitting mag, but I'm not 100% sure on that. But with the 15 round mag from the Canic and the 17 round from the Hellcat Pro, they are pretty closely stacked up here. All right, and that's what they look like slide to slide. So the Canic Elite SC is going to be a slight bit longer, but pretty comparable in size overall. There's another angle here. So, all right, but we're going to shoot at this angle and take a look at what the guns look like back to back. So far, I can say that the felt recoil on the Canic is a lot less pronounced than on the Hellcat. The Hellcat just feels a little more snappier, but overall it feels good. I mean, ergonomics, it's okay. And guess I should put a round in the chamber, huh? I'm gonna try to double tap here and see what it is. It felt pretty good. Definitely a lot better than the regular Hellcat. Can definitely control that a lot better with that bigger frame. Yep. All right, now let's finish out with the Canic. So overall, I would say that my grouping on the Canic Elite SC is a lot better than on the Hellcat. Some of these rounds that drop down here are from the Hellcat. Pretty tight group overall, either way. So there. Side. Alright, so final thoughts here after shooting both guns side by side. The Canic Elite TP9 Elite SC was definitely, in my opinion, the better shooter. A lot less felt recoil, a lot easier to stay on target. Acquisition was a lot better, and overall ergonomics and feel is just better. The Hellcat Pro actually was not a bad gun. I was, I wouldn't say impressed, but it wasn't bad. Ergonomics could be a little bit better. I mean, this grip texture is not that good. It's really mild, and then some of the other things, just holding and getting a good grip and feel for it, weren't the best. So we'll talk more about that at another time. But overall, I mean, not a bad experience. I wouldn't give up my Canic Elite for the Hellcat Pro, but it's a good gun. It's not a bad choice. So I don't think I think we looked at the trigger. Let's just look one more time here before we get out of here. Trigger definitely feels a lot better on the reset than the Echelon. So I will give it that. And here's just a comparative to the Canic. Less take up there. It's about the same actually. But the reset, no question. No question. All right, that's it for this, man. We'll follow up on the tabletop. But that's turning me in for the shooting session of this. I appreciate you guys being here as usual. Me and my tactical sandals are out. Peace.